Hello there, I'm so glad you're here with me today. I'm Dr. Alicia, and I want to personally welcome you to Dr. Alicia's MedTalk, a space where we talk openly and honestly about the health concerns that truly matter, especially those that are often overlooked, whispered about, or left in the shadows. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on our weekly health wisdom tailored specifically for adults over 50. And if you find today's discussion helpful, please give this video a like. It helps us reach more wonderful people like you. Also, I'd truly love to know where in the world are you watching from. Leave a comment below and say hello. Before we dive into today's topic, I want to quickly mention something special I've created just for you, my brand new Wisdom Nutrition, a healthy eating guide for seniors. It's packed with everything you need to feel your best at any age, especially after 50. You'll find practical nutrition tips, food lists, and wellness strategies to support your energy, immunity, circulation, and vitality. It's completely free to download. Just check the pinned comment below. I promise it's a game changer. Now, let's get to the heart of today's message. We're going to talk about something that affects millions of men worldwide, yet most suffer in silence, unsure of what's happening or what to do about it. I'm talking about weak erections, a topic that's rarely discussed openly but one that deserves attention, care, and real solutions. As a medical doctor specializing in men's health, I see this problem in my clinic every single day. And today, I want to walk you through the most common mistakes that may be sabotaging your sexual health, mistakes that many men don't even realize they're making. Let's start by understanding what we're really dealing with. Erectile dysfunction, often shortened to ED, is the persistent inability to achieve or maintain an erection firm enough for satisfactory sexual activity, particularly with penetration. Some men are unsure whether their experiences qualify as ED, and that's completely understandable. If you're losing your erection during intimacy, noticing a drop in firmness, or struggling to become fully aroused at all, these are all warning signs that your sexual health may be declining, and it's not something to brush aside. Clinically, we use something called the erection hardness score, which ranges from 1 to 4. A score of 3 means that you can penetrate, but you're not achieving full hardness. Many men describe this as being half hard or losing firmness mid-encounter. If this sounds familiar to you, please know that you're not alone, and there are specific, fixable reasons why this is happening. Let's go through them together. Mistake number 1. Living a sedentary lifestyle. This is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to weak erections. Physical activity is one of the most powerful tools for improving blood flow and vascular health, and let's not forget erection is, at its core, a vascular event. It's all about blood rushing into the penile tissues under pressure. So let's be honest, who's more likely to have healthy blood flow? The man who sits all day, rarely gets up, and never exercises, or the man who walks, lifts weights, or cycles several times a week? The answer is clear. Studies show that men who engage in regular aerobic and resistance training have significantly better erection quality than their sedentary peers. Exercise also reduces anxiety, boosts mood, enhances testosterone, and supports overall cardiovascular health, all of which are critical for sexual function. If you're watching this and realizing that your lifestyle has become too still, don't panic. The good news is, you can make meaningful changes starting today. Begin with simple activities: brisk walking, bodyweight squats, or light resistance training. Focus on compound movements that work large muscle groups, like squats, lunges, push-ups, and rows. These not only increase circulation but also stimulate testosterone naturally. And please, don't skip leg day training. Your lower body is especially important for hormone production and pelvic blood flow. Mistake number 2. Poor nutrition. Your diet plays a direct role in your vascular and hormonal health. If your meals mostly consist of ultra-processed snacks, sugary drinks, fast food, or frozen dinners, you are starving your body of the nutrients it needs to maintain healthy erections. Specifically, nutrients like zinc, L-arginine, and citrulline are essential for nitric oxide production, the compound that relaxes blood vessels and allows blood to flow into the penis. Without adequate intake of these nutrients, your erection quality will decline. Zinc, found in foods like pumpkin seeds, shellfish, eggs, and legumes, supports testosterone synthesis. Arginine and citrulline, found in foods like watermelon, beets, and leafy greens, promote vasodilation. Omega-3 fatty acids from salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts also help keep blood vessels flexible and healthy. I encourage you to build your meals around whole, minimally processed ingredients, colorful vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. The more color and variety on your plate, the better your circulation and your erections will be. Mistake number 3. Chronic stress and anxiety. Let's talk about the mental side of this issue. When your mind is overwhelmed by work, finances, relationships, or even health worries, your body reacts by flooding your system with adrenaline and cortisol. These stress hormones interfere with arousal, reduce testosterone, and literally shut down sexual desire and function. If you enter an intimate moment already feeling anxious, disconnected, or distracted, it's almost impossible for your body to respond the way you want it to. Psychological stress places your nervous system in a fight or flight state, the exact opposite of the calm, relaxed parasympathetic state needed for sexual arousal. And here's the kicker. When a man has one disappointing sexual experience, he often starts to fear it will happen again. That fear adds even more stress, and the cycle continues. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, how do we break it? Start by managing your stress through regular mindfulness practices like deep breathing, yoga, or meditation. Prioritize sleep, cut back on stimulants like caffeine, and create clear boundaries between work and rest. Address unresolved emotional tension in your relationship, and if needed, seek the guidance of a therapist who specializes in sexual health. Mistake number 4. Poor sleep quality. I cannot emphasize enough how critical sleep is for men's health, especially sexual health. During sleep, your body carries out deep restoration, eliminates free radicals, and balances hormones. Testosterone production, in particular, surges during REM sleep. When sleep is poor, whether from snoring, insomnia, or shift work, your testosterone levels drop, your stress hormones rise, and your erection quality suffers. And it's not just about quantity. Sleep quality matters even more. If you wake up groggy or feel unrested despite spending hours in bed, your body isn't getting the recovery it needs. That includes essential nocturnal erections that help maintain penile tissue elasticity. I recommend establishing a regular sleep schedule, avoiding screens before bedtime, keeping your room dark and cool, and seeking professional help if you suspect sleep apnea or other disorders. ENT specialists and sleep clinics can help diagnose and treat these conditions. And if you're someone who works night shifts, know that even though your job is essential, your sleep rhythm may be disrupting your hormone cycle. Daytime sleep doesn't provide the same restorative benefits as nighttime sleep. You're not broken, but you do need to give your body extra support. Mistake number 5. Excessive pornography use. I know this topic can feel sensitive, but it's too important to ignore. Many men today consume pornography so frequently that their brains become conditioned to respond only to the hyper-stimulating, rapid-fire imagery of porn. This creates a disconnect when they are with a real-life partner. In my clinic, I see men who have perfectly normal erections when alone but struggle during intimacy. This is a red flag that their arousal pathway is being shaped by artificial stimuli. If you notice that your sexual response is stronger during solo time with porn than with your partner, it might be time to take a break. In some cases, especially when it's used as a coping mechanism for stress, pornography can become addictive and psychologically disruptive. If quitting feels difficult, or if you notice your relationship is suffering, consider speaking with a mental health professional who can guide you through the process of sexual reconditioning. Remember, real intimacy involves emotional connection, eye contact, touch, scent, voice. It's a multisensory experience, not a performance. Understanding your body is crucial. One thing I always explain to my male patients is this: your penis is not a machine with an on-off switch. You don't control it with sheer willpower. Erections are not just physical, they are emotional, hormonal, neurological, and vascular. When your health is off in any of those areas, your erections will reflect it. The key to overcoming weak erections isn't to demand more from your body, it's to give your body more of what it needs: movement, nutrients, rest, connection, and calm. When you approach intimacy with more relaxation, presence, and self-compassion, your body is far more likely to respond. You'll find that arousal happens more naturally, and that satisfaction increases. The more pressure you put on yourself, the more likely you are to experience performance anxiety and disappointment. And if you've had negative experiences in the past, please don't let them define you. Sexual health is not about perfection, it's about connection, confidence, and feeling good in your body again. I truly hope this discussion has been helpful for you. If you've experienced weak erections and want to share your journey or ask a question, please leave a comment below. You are not alone, and your story may help someone else. Don't forget to download your free copy of Wisdom, Nutrition, a healthy eating guide for seniors from the pinned comment. It's my gift to you, and it's full of practical tools to support your sexual health and overall well-being. If this video has helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you trust. And please subscribe. We release new videos every week to empower you with real, evidence-based health guidance for living fully after 50. Take care of yourself. And remember, your health is your power, your joy, and your freedom.